Hello everyone, Emma here from Emma Knows. It's a bit late. I lost track of time and I was like, oh my god, it's almost 10 o'clock. I don't know who's even going to join this live. But anyway, you can watch it all tomorrow or whenever, depending on your time zone, wherever you are in the world. So, I am Emma, obviously, and I am an entrepreneur. This is a new journey that I'm on. I finished working in corporate in December last year. And what I'm doing now is focusing on what I want to do. What is my passion and my purpose? My passion is helping people with their health. So I'm a health and wellness coach. I am also a comedian. And I'm also someone that just loves to tell you about anything cool or new that I found or I think you need to know about. It could be anything from an updated chocolate flavor to some awesome cool website or some cool event you may not know about. So that is what I do. So on these updates, what I generally do first is I start off with an email update about my health, because this is actually where it all kind of started. I started doing all these, sorry, I was washing dishes. I started doing all these updates about my weight loss journey because I was, trying to lose weight, gained quite a bit of weight, and I started, I think I was doing the videos like a year and a half ago. I've been doing them for a while, and nothing was really working. But I was doing updates on my health, and what I've done now is I've kind of combined it into this live. So I do my kind of health, and then I cover anything else. Sometimes it could be what are the days of national days going on, international days, local days, whatever it is, anything that's interesting. So I'll look for cool, interesting things to share with you. And every live will be different. So, okay, well, yeah, it will be different. Initially, I will always talk about my health and how I'm doing with my weight loss journey. And then we'll move on to other more exciting things. So I do have 2 exciting announcements to make. So I'll make them a little bit later. I'm going to first do my updates. I'll keep you in suspense. So first, right. So I have hit the 10 kg mark, which is 22 pounds for those of you who only work in pounds. And I've done it in 6 months. All right. Now, when you say to someone, you've lost 10 kgs, like, oh my God, that's amazing. And it's like, they actually forget the time. Now, if you tell someone you've lost 10 kgs in a month, wow. You lost it in 6 months, it's still wow. It's the number that's big. That's what people actually fail to realize. It's not about the time. It's the actual number. Because that's what often happens when people go into a weight loss journey or something where they want to try and lose weight, or it's always that number, I've got to get that number. No one remembers how long it took you. People remember that, oh, you got to that. Okay, cool. Okay, it's got to be consistent. It can't be like, 10 years time. Oh, I lost 10 kgs. That's just stuff. No. It's got to be, let's go for under a year. Okay, because I think over a year is going to be not clever. Over a year is more like you losing like 30, 40 kgs, whatever. So let's just say it's within a year. Okay. Now, if you say to someone, oh, I want to lose 10 kgs, definitely at least within the year. Everyone's going to be like, oh, okay. How are you going to, can you even do that? Or, oh, that takes long. And, a whole, you know what they think? They think a whole year of being strict and making it being hard. And I know that mentality. I come from that mentality. So I know what it means. So I actually now have figured out exactly how to lose weight in a way that's easy for you. Well, it's definitely easy for me. Easy to still have your normal life and only make small adjustments. Kind of small, I think, to me, but maybe not, because I've been doing this for so long, so trial and error. So what I want to do is help people get to where I've got it, and I can help them along that journey. Because yes, obviously, it didn't just kind of get a little, woohoo, today I've figured everything out and let's just go and do this. So it's taken me a lot of time, actually. So I actually am an expert in this. It's taken me a lot of time and effort and a lot of trial and error, and I've been doing this I could say I've been doing this for decades, because something I've had my whole life where I have always worried about my weight, even from young. I don't know how it happened or what it was from. I don't know if it was from at home with my mom or at school in South Africa. I don't know what it was, but from a very, very young age. I remember when in South Africa we call it standard 5, or back in the day, I think it's like year or grade 7 generally around the world. I don't know. It's all different now. So I was probably like about 12 or something. I think even before, I was like, oh my God, I've got fat legs, I've got cellulite. I'm like, how does a 12-year-old talk like that? But I did. I was always conscious of my weight and always had baggy t-shirts on. Always try to hide my body. Never back in the day, it was never a good thing to have a big bum. So, it was like, how can we hide everything? I was always in oversized clothes. That was just how it was. I think a lot of us were. I look back on the pictures of me and I'm like, I was fucking tiny. How did I think I was so fat? Okay, so that's the one thing. So there's always been that constant, even at school, I was the bigger one. I was bigger than all my friends. Even though I was still skinny, my friends were also even more skinny. But I was known as a person who loved the food. So recently gone back and looked at some of my books where people have written comments from leaving school. And the reference to food is actually hilarious. It's the reference to food, making people laugh, and being irritated. Those are my 3 things I'm good at. So it's just like, it's hilarious. So what was I saying? Yes. So just that whole like thing of, worrying about what I ate, even though, but I love food. Like I remember I tried to be anorexic for a day. How does anyone not eat for a day? I was like, no. I think it lasted like about 2 hours. I was like, if you think all these things, I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'll try and be bulimic. Oh, that's also hard work. I'm not, no offense, people out there that really have this illness and disease, but just think about it. I was thinking of trying to do that. I was thinking of, okay, let me try and be an anorexic. Let me try and be a bulimic. I actually tried to do those things. Didn't last very long, but I tried. So it's not a good thing to do. And the people that get stuck in it, I understand that with that mental, I was constantly hating myself, hating my body, always, my whole life, up until probably, I'm not happy with it now, but I have a completely different view in the last year. So last year I've gone through a massive transformation, which is why I can come and tell people that I am an expert in losing weight, and I am in particularly helping women, I would say, and particularly over 40, people that are older, they struggle. And it's maybe even more just for people that are emotional eaters. So emotional eating, that's what I've worked on. So I can help people that are emotional eaters that really struggle and have tried everything and constantly try things. And, any diet will actually work depending on your mindset and whatever. But it's about like, okay, how do I have to have that willpower going for? Because I've done juicing for 28 days and wanted to fucking kill everyone and sat there at like dinner parties and just fucking brought my fucking green juice. I'm like, Emma, what the fuck was wrong with you? I'm going to do this. I did it. Lost like 8 kgs in like 4 weeks, but fuck me, I was wanting to kill everyone. I looked good, but I was like, me without carbs, no. So I've been there and done all those things. But it's just scary to think of how I was for so long, which is why I can say that actually I'm an expert. I know how to help people that have emotional eating issues and have any kind of body dysmorphia, because I look back. So what happened was, let me tell you why I'm giving this example. Moved back to South Africa in 2010 to come to England. Daughter was born. I went back in 2010 for a while. Anyway, after I'd had her, I ended up losing quite a bit of weight. And I think I got into like the skinniest I'd been in my whole like adult life. Like I was really tiny, got to like, 56 kgs at one point. I'm like, what? Anyway, I saw some photographs of when I was out clubbing. You must see me in this one outfit. So I wear like, I always wear trousers and stuff. Or if I do wear a skirt, I've got like thick stockings. Anyway, trousers, and I've got a nice white top on with a picture on. My sister got it with me from Israel. And I'm looking, my cheeks are so sunken in. Even that, guys, I look like I was tiny and thin. I thought I was fat that night. I always thought I was fat. I'd always be like, oh, my stomach, oh, my thighs, fucking minuscule little millimeter of weight. I'm like, what? I look at it and I'm like, Emma, that's a problem. And you know what? I'm not the only one. I know a lot of women. There probably are guys out there as well, but I think majority that I know, a lot of women have this issue with not thinking that they're good enough, or nothing's perfect enough, or oh my God. And I just think, wow, all the wasted joy in life, I guess. So it kind of just brings me back to I'm confident in saying that I'm an expert and I can help you lose weight. So if you're someone out there who struggles with emotional eating, struggles with their body image, struggles in general, just can't really stick to anything, has been trying so many things, I will help you. So all you need to do is just message me, drop me a little message. You can message me on Messenger, on Instagram, wherever you want to message me. If you've got my number, WhatsApp me, and I will help you. I'll get you onto a plan and help you do that. So I have figured it out, and I can help people. Those who want to be helped, I will help you. So I'm now down my 10 kgs. So I'm on to the next 10. So my goal was to I'll go in 10 kg blocks. So 10, so initially 20, because I do actually want to lose more, but I'm going to see what I feel like when I lose 20, because I'm older now. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can't get down to like 58. Let's just see. So we're going to go for the 20, which will put me probably at like 68, which is good. But even then, I was like, oh my God, 68. It's crazy how I used to think, oh my God. But I give myself a target. So I work with a target now. It's 2 kgs every month. I still have the things I like to eat. I have a 10-day on, 4-day off. But even on the 10-day thing, I know how to get it right. I know the calories, all of it. I've got a little group that works on Telegram. Said it a few times, but it's magic. It works. And the other thing I have, which I know contributes and helps with this 100%, is the way I track this and the little graphs that I create for it. So I do this for myself, and I do it for the other ladies in my group, and they're like, oh, this is so much better now. One of the, what's sitting in my eye? Oh, what the hell is that? One of the ladies was saying, she was saying that no, Herbalife doesn't normally work for her, but this is working. I said it's a combination of that marathon, it's a combination of me and the little graph, because there's something that happens with the brain. So initially, when I was told about this, and I joined last August, okay, they're like, okay, you've got to weigh yourself every day. I was like, what? Well, why do I have to? Hey, no, I'm just talking about my weight loss. I'm like, and joining the first marathon I did, I'm like, why? Why do I have to weigh myself every day? No, because I've always got to think about weighing myself, and then you get stressed out, and it's like once a week, and is it a Monday? Is it a Friday? And this whole thing was just weigh yourself every single day. I'm a biometric scale, so obviously it checks body fats and all that kind of stuff. So you're looking at other things as well. But you put everything into this little bot at the end of each day when everyone's done all their weights in, gives you a little update of how much you've lost or gained or whatever, but you've got all the support and stuff, and something with the brain seeing the daily check-in, a little picture coming up, and you're kind of more accountable. So you're just thinking, I can't go too crazy because I want to weigh myself again tomorrow morning. And you just kind of get in that habit of, it's not a punishment, and you just kind of go, okay, cool. And you start to learn how your body reacts to certain things. Like you can see if you've had too much to eat, or have had enough water, because lack of water will also make your weight go up slightly and your body fat higher. So did you not have enough water? And also if you eat badly, it takes a couple of days. Okay, 2 days later, you eat well the one day, it doesn't come off the next day. And you just kind of see how your body works with everything, and you start to know different things. That's where I can help people and go, right, this is how it is. And I can help people where they're a little bit worried in the beginning. So when I first did this, I'm like, right, let me just experiment and get this right before I even try and tell people and I can help them. So for the first month, I like tracked everything. I did all the detail, the research, so I can help people. Even on the first 10-day thing, I didn't lose a lot because I was like, you've got to make this easy, and so that you're not hungry. So I made sure that I was still getting enough calories. And even though the weight loss was slow initially, it then got better. And over time, all I was aiming for was 2 kgs a month. And you say to someone, I've lost 10 kgs. They're like, oh my God. Whether it's 1 month or 6 months, it doesn't matter. It's still 10. That's what people don't realize. Everything is about how the mind perceives things. And then what I have is I've set myself up so in conjunction with the marathon, I set up this little thing where I'm like, right, let me track it every single day. I like doing my little Excel graphs and I'm like, let me do a trend line so I can see the weights going down. And it tracks it every day. You can see like the little zigzag line with the lines going down. There's something about just seeing that, and I have a goal. So I have a set date. The 14th of every single month, I've got to hit that one target. So it means that, yes, I can go up and down a bit in the month and, go out and have drinks, whatever. But if I know like 10 days before, come on, Emma, you've got to get to that 2 kg. I'm a bit stricter for those few days. Not starving. I'm not like I'm starving myself. I still eat well. I still have a lot of calories. But I know exactly what to do. And then I hit that target. So, yeah, on to the next 2 kgs, which I'll have lost by the 14th of March. So I've got to be a bit better. Last week I was eating too much. Ex fucking called me, didn't he? So I was drinking too much last week and feeling sorry for myself and having little pity parties. So that wasn't good. So I'm going to still lose the 2. I haven't kind of got into that 2 yet. I'm getting there. But I was just saying that I can help people. So if anyone wants to lose weight, particularly women over 40, struggle, anything like that, you just come and let me know and I will help you. Because I'm not an expert in that. So that's good news. And I think it's kind of showing my face and stuff. I actually need to take photos because I did photos when I first started, and I did one, I think, 4 months in. I haven't done the final 10 kg one. I must do it actually, because I think once I see a picture, it'll be better, because I just haven't done that and I need to. But I can fit into a lot more of my clothes, not everything. I've had to still pack away some stuff, but I was still keeping. I was going through my clothes and I'm like just vacuum sealing all the smaller stuff. But I kept all my stuff from when I was tiny in South Africa. And I took out these pair of shorts. I'm like, were these for a 12-year-old? What are these? Like a size 8. I was like, oh my God. And I thought I was big. I swear. I'm like, oh, Emma, if you can get back into those, I don't think I ever will, but I'm still just going to keep them because, a little reminder back in the day. So anyway, so that's going well. So that's health. Then I haven't really looked at any national days and stuff. So what's happened in the last few days, give you an update. I didn't do live on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, God knows why, I didn't have anything to tell you, probably just a boring day in Emma's existence. Sunday, I was doing some tidying up because Rain came back from Thailand on Sunday. I only got it really late. But I was like, oh shit, all this house stuff I haven't been doing for 2 weeks. I did the whole day. I just worked on spring cleaning and doing her room, getting everything sorted. So I was fucking exhausted. So no live. And then today, I was going to do one early. I don't know what happened. And then I was like, shit, it's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, it's a bit late. So the two things I have to announce are I'll be sending out posts and updates all tomorrow because it's a bit late and I'm fucking tired. Is I will be doing my first live stand-up on the 30th of June in Brighton. So I will send out all the info for everyone. Tickets only go on sale, I think, end of April. But I'm also raising money for charity. So it's a mental health charity because I've definitely got mental health issues. So that's the charity I've chosen. So that'll be my first one, and it's actually a course. So that's an 8-week course where we'll be trained on timing and how to do it properly because they will tell me to slow down. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know how often I can swear either. I'm like, shit. It's hard for me not to swear. I was telling my dad, and I'm like, I think on the course, they'll probably make it that I don't swear. He's like, is that possible? He doesn't swear now, but he said, I used to swear in the army. I'm like, yeah, I get it from you and Mom. Both swear a lot. But basically it's an 8-week course. I'm like, cool, they're going to teach me because that's one of the things I want to do. So as well as helping people with the with their health and everything, it will be making them laugh. So that'll be my stand-up. I was very excited. So I got all this info today and I was like, So I'll send all the updates out later. I didn't get to do that because Rain's back and I had to buy food and cook today. I'm like, I don't have got fucking pots and pans to wash now. And I just live on toast and my Herbalife stuff and like a bit of muesli and granola. I don't cook massive meals for myself. So I think my body's just like, really, I've been cooking and cleaning, and I'm going to tell you something funny. Anyway, so that's my thing. Stand-up comedy for my first show in June. It's a while away, but still, doesn't matter. So I'll be practicing and kind of looking at stuff, which I have been anyway. And I kind of know exactly what I'm going to talk about anyway. Which reminds me, I've still got a few videos I need to post. I've got so many that I've recorded, but I haven't actually done the notes to send them out. So I think the last one was yesterday, was the hotel thing about air fresheners. Why is there no air freshener in the fucking bathroom? I'm sorry, I don't know if you've even seen the video, but I'm like, or anyone. Really? It's fucking no windows in there, no air can get out. And if there's someone else and you have a poo, you can't leave the door open, the room will stink. And then the bathroom stinks. And if you go in even like an hour later, it's still fucking lingering. It's like, fuck, just put air freshener. I didn't my own freshener. Air freshener for the last trip. Because I'm like, they don't put it in. I must be in charge of decorating and doing the fucking hotels. So I promise you it'll be the best. So that was my last one, but I've got a whole bunch of other ones, which are hilarious. And I said to Rain today, I said, you know what? When I do my show, I'll be talking about you. Because let me just tell you about Rain, what happened. So she's obviously on Thailand time. So she didn't go to school today because she got to bed like midnight. It was really late when I picked her up. So I don't go to school. It's fine. Hey, mommy, I'm going to sleep in. And normally, how it used to be when she says she's sleeping in, she'd sleep until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I wouldn't hear from her. No. When I came back from my walk, she was up and she was awake. I was like, okay. And then I thought she was going to be sleeping. So I was just chilling her birds and whatever. So I was going to go shopping. So I asked her for the list. I was like, okay, go back to sleep. And I was like, oh, cool. She's going to sleep. I can relax a bit. Then I'll go have a shower. Then I'll get ready for the shops. Mommy, can you go to the shops now, please? I'm like, really? I said, I thought you were asleep. She's giving a big, no, me. I'm sleeping, but I want carrots and hummus. How do you have the two at the same time? I don't understand. Anyway, so I go to the shops, do all the shopping, come back. She didn't have the carrots in the end. Because I got her some sushi and she had some crisps with the dip and whatever. Gave all of that. And then, it gets better. So she wanted me to make chicken wraps and mince and rice this week. So I did the chicken wraps today. Anyway, when I get back, I swear like half an hour after she just had her first food. Mommy, when are you going to make the chicken? Okay. Let me just, after my shower, I've done my makeup. I said, okay, Rainy, 2:15, I'll have done it. So I get it all ready and whatever, get it all made for her. When it's ready, Rainy, your chicken's ready. Okay, she's in the toilet. I'm like, Rain, your food. Oh, Mommy, I'll have it later. She was dying to eat, but she was starving to death and needed the chicken, and it was ready. No, don't eat it now. I'm like, you could have had probably a glass of water and not maybe fucking cooked chicken fucking in an instant. So she needed the chicken and like pour something. I'm like, really? Fucking kids. So yeah, I have lots of material for my stand-up. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about. We'll see. But it's going to be fun learning how to talk slower. Oh my god, I think I can do it. I've got 8 weeks, so I don't know how much I can slow down, and I can't swear too much, so I need to practice. So it's hard. It's like fuck's like the best word ever. I'm like, it's like my language. It's like I just talk. Anyway, so that's that. Anyway, I've got some funny videos to send out. Oh, I've got some really good ones. Oh my god, I saw one with this cage, shark diving one. So I'm watching this video and someone's filming it, and you just see this. It's on a boat, the shark cage, and you just see this cage is like shaking around, and they're like, oh my god. And then you see the shark is in this cage, and he comes up, and he's even bleeding, the poor shark. And then he jumps out of the cage back into the ocean. So he'd come up in and out, and he was like, oh my god. Now the guy that obviously lets the person down, he took his hat off. He was trying to like check what's going on. The person recording, did someone go down? Oh, fucking dum. Of course they did. Anyway, you see, and then you see the guy come up, but he's in a full wetsuit. He was fine though, luckily. Okay, and I was like, oh my god, he's okay. But first of all, people, guess what? Hey, Stephen, the ocean is their fucking home. Why are you coming in, trying to jump into their house uninvited, unannounced, and then you want to throw out some chum for the sharks, which isn't going to feed them? You're just going to like, oh, I smell something. It's like a fucking tiny little appetizer. And then they're like, where's the rest of my food? Of course they're going to try and eat people, because they're like, well, you want me to come here to eat. You're not giving me enough food, so let's come and eat you. So I'm like, I felt sorry for the poor shark. I'm like, you should have eaten a human. Idiots. The ocean is their home. Stop fast to go to fucking little cages and go, hello, shark. Do you think he wants to come past and go, hi, take my picture? No, that's not his sole purpose in life. Its purpose in life is not to be there for you to take a picture. Its purpose is to fucking swim around and eat things and just chill. So it's one of my videos is about that shark one. So I'm like, people are crazy. I don't do oceans. I get seasick anyway. But that was the one. So, that was it. Okay, so first announcement was the comedy show, 30th of June. And then the other announcement is I will be opening a Facebook group. So I'll send all the information out tomorrow. People can start going into the group, and then I'll officially launch the 4-day workshop on I think it is the first Monday in March. I'll start it. It's a couple of weeks getting everyone into the group. And it's basically just all about finding your life purpose. It's all about having materials and tools to kind of help you. And the things that I've kind of gone through the last year and a bit, or actually even more, to figure out what I'm good at. Hello, Jill, I'm almost finishing up. I was just saying I'm talking about my Facebook group. So the information will go out. People can join. It's a free group, and there'll be lots of resources that I'll be adding in there over the next couple of weeks. And then the first Monday in March, I'll then be launching the 4-day workshop for anyone who wants to join. Not 4 days, but it's over 4 days. There'll be like an hour and a half slot each day where I'll just go through different tools and stuff to kind of help people. So it's things like figuring out what your personality type is, what things you like. Because when you start to know those things, you're like, oh, you realize why you behave a certain way or why you think a certain way. And until I did all these things, I was like, oh, that's why I'm like this. Oh, that's why I'm like this. I'm actually a campaigner. So there's these personality types. Apparently it's well known. I'm like, I don't know about it. Emma did not know. But now that Emma knows, Emma's going to tell everyone. And yes, I talk in the third person is my thing. So knowing what your personality type is, knowing what your numerology, your birth sign, all those, some things people may not be interested in. So I'll obviously let people know exactly what the course is going to be about. There will be practical things. There'll be stuff out there that may be just a bit too out there for people. It all depends. But all those little things add up and help. And then in terms of like what you need to know to be able to go out, what is my life purpose? So how can I do that either by making money, or if I'm not going to have it as my main job, how do I still do that and make the money I need to make with my other job, kind of thing. So can you carry on with your current corporate job, your work job, whatever you do, still do that, and still somehow maybe within that do what your life purpose is? It's also about like figuring out what it is. There were some studies done and people asked like the top thing of everything. It's not even if there's, hey Ryan, it's not even if there's life after death. The one thing everyone wants to know is what the fuck are they on this planet for? Or what's their purpose? Or why are they here? Because some days you're like, really? I chose this life. Did I really choose this life? hold on. I think I need to go back and just, because seriously, apparently in the spirit world, we all like happiness, and we all like, hey, what lesson have you learned? Ooh, I learned this one. I learned about poverty. I learned about fucking being poor. I'm like, really? Let's go back and do something else this time. Ooh, let's go and fucking kill people. So we choose these fucking lives to learn these lessons. And some days you're just like, why? Other days it's cool. Other days like, yeah, life's amazing, but it's not always amazing. So it's up and down. So I'm here to kind of help you kind of navigate that and go, okay, cool. What are the things I like to do? Why do I do these things? What's my personality type like? And all the little things that I've also figured out in why I left corporate. So I've left corporate and I'm like, cool. I know what I need to do. I need to help people and make them laugh and inspire them and tell them things and also maybe help them figure out. And even if they can't leave what they're doing or they don't think they ever can, how do they incorporate that into what they're doing, or even in their after work activities, weekends and stuff? What is it that they truly desire? So that the course will be covering those and giving you tools to find that out about yourself, and then going, oh, cool, maybe it'll just make things a little bit clearer for you, or it'll be like, oh, this is why I react this way, or this is why I like these kind of things. So just hopefully giving you a bit more purpose in your life and a bit more meaning and a bit more enjoyment. Like for me now, like I'm like, it's almost like I'm like, cool, I'll try this, it doesn't matter, everything's a lesson. I'm like, yep, this happened, did online dating, it fucking sucks. And within one day, I'm like, ah. So before, with relationships, I would be in them for fucking years, decades, fucking with idiots, psychopaths even, and just staying just because, even though I knew it was fucking wrong from like the first fucking week. The longest one I think was like 7 years. Then after that, we went to a year. The last one, it was pretty much done in like 2 or 3 months, but I just kept it going for like a year. And then the one before after that was 3 months. Fucking psycho. We met the last two online. Fucking online dating. I could do a whole comedy thing on that. And then I'm like, oh, I was all irritated because my ex messaged me last week. I'm like, fucking idiots. Let me reopen my Tinder account. Like, that's the fucking cleverest thing in the world to do. And swiping. And I'm like, fuck, no. There might be fucking ugly men out there. Hey, maybe it's an English thing. Like, guys, no, you're not good looking. And fucking, they're like those 3 chins, fucking hair not done. I'm like, well, fucking, do women actually click on your profile? But the best is those guys will then try and click on our things to like us. I'm like, did you not have birds in your house? Were you raised by wolves and you think you look okay? Because you fucking don't. Anyway, so I was like, oh, swipe, message, swipe on a few. And then the guys don't even message you. Like, hey, the girl must message us first. Fuck off. The majority of guys won't even message you. That's full of shit. Anyway, so there was one that I messaged. He messaged me back and then seemed quite nice. Looked at the photographs. Okay, started messaging. He was saying the right things. When they say things to you, I get swayed by fucking words and shit. Anyway, then it's just all in the same day, eh? Messaging me, and then he's like, oh, but he's quite young, 35. I'm like, no, it's cool, because fucking over 45, they're fucking ugly, so I've got to go down a bit. He likes older women. I'm like, cool. I mean, I don't look my age anyway. Can't tell I'm 80, right? 47. And messaging me, and then he wanted to send me a picture, and I'm thinking, I was praying, like, dear God, don't let me get fucking dick pic, because I've just messaged you, dude. Anyway, because I gave my number on WhatsApp. So messaged me a picture of him, and I'm like, oh, going a bit bald. But there was just something I didn't like. So something in the eyes, he wasn't smiling properly. Like, it was something a bit like, I was just like, instinctively I knew, I'm like, mm-mm. But then I'm like, oh, shame, he said some nice things, and come on, Emma, don't be like that. And I'm like, okay, that's what I was first thinking. So I'm like, okay, we just push past the fucking one. I'm like, it's one photo, Emma, it's one. Maybe, look back at the other ones. I'm like, I'm not sure. He fucking looked like he was 45, even though he's 35. That's what he looked like. So then we're messaging a bit. Then I was doing my newsletter. It was on Wednesday, actually. Then at one point, I said, oh, sorry, being quiet. I said, I lost all my work. I was doing my newsletter. I was like, I lost it. And I'm just busy doing that now. I have to resend out my email newsletter. And then I have to do some tidying up with my daughter's room. Something like that. Quite like a little paragraph. And then I said, oh, how's your day being, whatever. Or something like that. And I think he said, oh, yeah, I'm finishing at 5. Because he started work at like 6. I'm finishing at like 5. And it was his Valentine's Day, actually. It was Valentine's Day. Finishing at 5. Then he said, I'm home alone. And then colon, something about romantic at heart. And I was like, so you didn't ask me what my newsletter was about. You didn't ask me if it was okay that you've recovered from it. Nothing. Like, not even, like, one line above was a paragraph about what had just happened to me. You didn't ask me. And now you're going, you're romantic at heart. I was like, fuck you, buddy. Didn't reply. I was like, no. And I knew when I first saw the picture, I'm like, So I didn't reply back and didn't message the rest of the day. Next day, blocked. I was like, fuck off. So I've gone from 7 years to 1 year to 3 months to 1 day. So I'm fucking winning now at life. Winning at this fucking dating thing. If there's one thing I'm like, bye. No. There's enough people out there. I'll find someone else. No. Because I'm actually a generator. So in terms of human design, which I will cover in my Facebook group community, that you guys have all the information. So I'll send all my info out tomorrow. You guys can join if you want. So I'll have all those things in there. So human design is just based on your date and time of birth and place. So where in the world you were born and what day and what time. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have the fucking exact time I was born because my mom and dad didn't know. Kind of a rough time. So you can still work with that anyway. I'll explain how to do that. But I didn't know about this until I was on a course, and it was a free course I was doing, and she told us about this. I'm like, oh, let me look at this. And I put it, I was like, oh my God. So 70% of the world are generators. And what that means is a generator, there's all these different meridians in the body. Some of them are kind of like, sorry, I'm knocking my speaker there, are blocked off. So it means you don't need any outside influence, okay? If it's an open area, it means, you need other input from other people. So generators, their sacral area is blocked in, which means your gut tells you. And the lady on the course said, your brain is only designed to process information. It's not there to make decisions. Not at all, okay? Your body makes your decisions. I was like, what? And generators make noises. I was like, okay, well, this is me. When we like something, it's like a or a If you're someone like that, well, 70% are, you're actually a generator. And you know immediately if it's right or wrong. And it's normally stuff that's as it's going. It's not like in the future you can plan something. It's like as things happen, you're like, you kind of almost got to go with the flow. It's weird in the beginning, but you get used to it. I'm like, no. If I know, like, that's it, I'm not, off, bye, off you go. I don't need to fucking message someone and talk to them, even if I know that he's a fucking idiot. Why? No, you got one chance, buddy. That's it, off you go. There's lots of fucking others. Anyway, I took my profile off. I fucking uninstalled the app. I'm like, no. You gotta focus on your business and focus on rain. So, but those are some of the things I'll be telling you about. But being a generator is awesome. But I'm just like, and guess why I had all those headaches? Because of that. Because I wasn't listening to my body and my gut. I was listening to other people, and everything was in my head, and I had terrible headaches. My brain was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? So your body tells you when things are not right, and we just don't fucking listen. So I listen now. I'm like, okay, cool. This is it now. So I can decide things very quickly, which is awesome. Lots of fun. Still learning, but I'm here to then help you with that as well. So that's me for today. I think this live went on a little bit longer than normal. It's like 20 minutes. It's probably like half an hour. Yeah, I think it's half an hour. Anyway, I've got to go and get Rain to bed because she's got school tomorrow. And at one point I didn't want to come and do this live because my daughter was like, oh, mommy, I think maybe I won't go to school tomorrow. I'm like, what? No. Because we've had issues with that, and she just, she's a lot of illness with the diabetes. I'm like, you can't have another day off. You had it off today because you came in very late. She said, oh, but you said. I said, I did not. They try and trick you. They're like, you said that I could take. I said, I did not say that. So I was like, oh, deep breaths. Went to shower, and I was like, I sat there. I was so angry. I'm like, it's 10 to 10. I'm not doing it live. I'm like, just fucking do it. You've got announcements to make. Fun things are happening. So I'll be doing stand-up comedy on lots of things. 30th of June, and I'm sure it will be recorded. So those who aren't in Brighton, you can come down and watch me. You will then get a little recording of it. But that will be the start of my comedy career. But I will also be doing other things to help people. So wealth, I'll get there. I'll do my own bloody wealth. Health, losing weight, need help, let me know. And my Facebook group for Finding Your Life Purpose will be opening. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good evening. Evening? Yeah. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.